Becky wasn't even on Raw, so like, why am I even doing this week?
Right?
Yeah. Oh, God. Hello, hi, Dave. Welcome to another Market Down production. My name is Chuck Bartowski, and this is Danny's Raw Fast Forward, where I fast forward through Raw because it's 3 hours long. What more explanation do you need? I feel like the title almost explains it, but yet here I am explaining it to you. Anyway, Raw. Couldn't stop it. Whew, so the show kicked off with a freaking bang as we had the triple threat tag team title match. It was RK Bro, Seth KO, and Alpha Academy. It was great. I just watched a really fantastic triple threat tag team title match last night, and I got to watch another one tonight, so I'm not complaining. And I thought this match was going to end 15 minutes earlier than it did. Orton got a crazy hot tag. The crowd went nuts. They came unglued. And then the match went on for another 15 minutes. I really thought that was like building towards the end of the match. But no, we had a long way to go. Orton had a great spot where he does his back body drop on the announce table, and he really lets those guys just fucking drop. He did that to two people in a row. I think it was Seth, or no, it was KO, and then Gable, or vice versa. And then they did it to Otis. Excuse me, the big man. With some help from Riddle, his partner. But this match was great. Gable was fantastic, man. When he hits those like slow German suplexes where he slowly picks them up and throws them over, it's so good. He's so good. Riddle's great. Seth is great. KO's great. Orton's great. Even Otis was great in this match. It went through like 4 or 5 commercial breaks. Holy shit. Everyone looked good. And you know what? The ending came when Gable was going for a moonsault on someone else. Orton slides in the ring, hits an RKO. Look at that. He hasn't hit an RKO like that in quite some time. Fantastic. But Otis comes in, takes out Orton. Seth and KO super kick the shit out of Otis over and over again until he's gone. And then they hit their series of insane moves on Gable, which include like a pop-up powerbomb position into a buckle bomb, into a stunner, into a fucking stomp. It's insane. Gable took so many finishers within a 3-minute span. He can get pinned next week still from this. This is how much offense he took. And Riddle snuck in, threw Rollins out, and they got the win. The crowd went nuts. These guys are stars. Orton is like more over than he's ever been in his career. And because of that, Riddle is very, very over. They got a promo after. Riddle was like, "We're going to Disney World, WrestleMania." And then Orton grabbed the mic, and he was like, "I have had so much fun the past 3 years of my career. You have no idea." It's because they both smoke weed together. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say the F word. This, and then he called him his friend. He was like, "Riddle is my friend. He's my friend, man. We're friends." And everyone just, oh, it's so cute. Oh my God, these friends, they're friends. Oh, friends. Oh, tag team friends. Oh, stoner friends. Oh my God, friend. Oh, I hope someone gets that. Oh, friend. This was great. Rollins and Owens were despondent and heartbroken, and they really played up the road to WrestleMania aspect of it, which I actually kind of like. I know it's silly because they're going to be on the card, but it's nice that they're making it feel important. And you really got to work for it, as opposed to just everyone getting on the card, even though everyone's going to be on the card. But just when I thought I was watching a really good show, the 24/7 stuff happened. Shit. But who cares about that? Because after that came The Miz. Fuck, this is boring. They're in his hometown, though. So, the idiots there cheered him. No offense, Cleveland. I actually like Cleveland, but, like, really? or just cheer anyone just because they're from a place. Like, come on. I didn't cheer JBL when they were billing him from New York. Fuck. Whatever. Logan Paul came out. He got cheered, booed, because he's also from Cleveland, apparently. Who knew? I really didn't. So, again, Cleveland. Again, I'm not trying to start. I love Chris Rose and everything, but, like, you're gonna be smart enough to not completely cheer Logan Paul, but you're gonna blindly cheer The Miz? Come on. That's the only reason I'm talking about this, because I don't give a fuck what they said. You know who came out? King. I don't fucking care. You know who I don't miss on commentary? King. Even though he spoke better here than he has on commentary in years. But. Okay, yeah, real quick, you know who's charismatic? The Street Profits. But, on to more pressing matters. Oh my god, yeah, I was totally right. That start of the show was a trap. The show was not good. So the Dirty Dogs, who are competing in NXT a lot lately, from what I understand. I thought NXT stopped like 4 years ago when Gargano and Ciampa had their last match, but they were taking on Ciampa and that NXT champion Mojo Rawley. I don't know who that is. I have not seen NXT 2.0. I feel like Chad has probably said this person's name, but hell if I know. Anyway, they took on the Dirty Dogs, and for the third week in a row of Ciampa competing on Raw, who knows what his finisher is, because Braun Breaker got the win. I do know his name. How do I know that? I don't know. Anyway, that was pointless. Speaking of pointless, almost had a promo, but this is actually kind of funny because, he's tall. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's tall. He's like really tall, and that's, tall. Just the word tall is all you need to take away because that's all they care about. They're trying to set that word in your mind. They just want you to hear tall, and then a light goes off, and you're like, oh, God, this guy's tall. They fucking put the camera on the floor, and he's talking down to it, like his eye line is like this. So the cameraman has to be on the floor like this. And it's not like they just put the camera there, because the camera was moving up and down a little bit. So the cameraman's definitely lying on his back, going like that. What the fuck? So dumb. I don't even care what match he had next. It doesn't matter. I don't know if you saw my Raw fast forward last week, but Edge turned heel, and it was kind of exciting because I've been waiting for Edge to really be heel, because I think his face comeback has run its course since the pandemic really hindered it. Let's just say that. But this was dumb. He came out, the lighting was all like Sin Cara-ish, except even bluer, and he was in a suit, and he looked menacing and spooky, and he thanked AJ for... He's just like, I don't know, it was like a really typical WWE heel promo, like I think they try to boil down the psychology of a villain, or like a horror movie villain specifically, and boil it down to like the simplest roots and just try to put that into their typical verbiage, and it was bad. I didn't like it. Or it was really the lighting was the worst part. But he got what chance during his promo, and I think it's kind of funny it happened, Ed.
Well, yeah, I understand that you carry around a spritzer all the time, but how does anybody else?
What?
I'm in the middle of talking. Don't say what to interrupt me, okay?
You're mumbling. Nobody
You're
can hear.
getting.
Then Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley beat the tag team champions Carmella and Zelina Vega. So I guess they're also going to be in the tag title match WrestleMania, because that's how they're going to squeeze people onto the card, and I get that, but like, Rhea just got a tag team, she should be challenging for a championship. Oh, I guess Corey and Carmella fuck a lot. That's a thing. Oh, sorry, I'm literally fast forwarding through Raw. Whew. There was some good chops, throughout this show. But the show ended with a Kevin Owens segment where he said, "I'm gonna host the Kevin Owens show at WrestleMania, and I'm calling out Stone Cold Steve Austin." Cool. Anyway, that was Raw. Thanks. Chop the like button, subscribe. James will dye his beard and or mustache and or hair green and red. If we get to 100 subscribers, that's not even a lot. Imagine what you do for 1,000. Right? I can't be the only one who's thinking of the worst possible shit. Alright? Anyway, mark it down.